There are two ways to pitch stretch audio in real time. The first, and probably the simplest way, is to select any audio clip, go up to the info line here, and enter a new transpose value. So if I wanted that to go up by 3 semitones, I would just enter 3, solo it, and then you will hear that take place. I could put it back. Now, you have to remember that Cubase treats audio clips and events separately to everything else. So you could tempo and pitch stretch this, but not this, and this, but not this. So you have to always bear in mind, if you're working on clips, it's easy to just cut something up. You could cut a clip in half, just affect the first half of it, or you can use more specific values by either turning snapping off completely or snapping to something more accurate like beats or quantized values. I'm just going to undo that. Now there's another way to work with pitch stretching, and that is to use the transpose track for audio. Now we've seen it work with MIDI. It's very easy with MIDI because MIDI does whatever you ask it to, generally speaking. But if I use the global transpose track, what it's going to do by default is it's going to affect everything, including my audio drums here. Now I don't really want my kick drum to suddenly jump up by 3 semitones or down by 2 semitones. So what I would do in this case is work slightly differently. If I insert a transpose track into the project by going Project, Add, Transpose Track, I'm going to put it up here just so I can see it. Now we've already seen how this works with MIDI, but with audio it's slightly different. What I can do is I can insert some transpose values here. I could say, let's say for that section, I want certain things to go up by 3 semitones, right? So there's my transpose, but at the moment, it's not going to do anything because everything here is audio. Now, if I select a clip and I look at the global transpose box here, you can see that any clip can be set to follow global transpose or act independently of it. And what you have to remember here is, if you want this to work, you have to go back into a clip and you have to turn off musical mode. So if I go and I find my keyboard parts, here they are, double click, I'm going to turn off audio warping for these, and then I'm going to check that they're set to follow the global transpose, which they are. I'm going to make sure my drums are set to be independent of the global transpose. So the drums won't change, but the melodies will. So when they reach this point here, you should hear that they go up by 3 semitones. But my drums haven't changed. So that's another good way to work with transposing audio clips in real time.